Whoa, it's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. I'm caught in traffic. I haven't been in traffic in a really long time. And I thought I would share my spiritual experience with traffic. All right. Traffic is an artificial construct. Traffic is based upon the idea that you need to be somewhere in the future, i.e. future tripping. Now, what I learned a long time ago, or within the last 10 years, was that if I approach this traffic that I'm sitting in a different way of thinking, i.e. childlike enthusiasm. For example, Owl would not see traffic. He would just see cars of all shapes and forms. So if I remove the label that this thing is called traffic, what is it? It's really a bunch of shapes. It's a bunch of very interesting shapes and lights and colors. And it's just all here. It's present. Now, if I get truly present in this moment, I realize that why this moment is occurring for no other reason than for me, it's just to make this video. But see, I'm using this moment of slowness to make a productive reality for myself. And that's why I started making this video, because I was like, oh gosh, it's traffic. I don't dig this. And then I was like, wait a minute. You're not going to be late because you've already accounted for the traffic. You're going to show, I got to pick up the minigram at her horse stable. And I'm going to be 2 minutes late according to the Google map. So, right, like I can get all agitated about this situation going on, or I can realize that the only reason there is this so-called traffic is because I'm here. I am here. I'm making the traffic by my very presence, right? Like I went into town today to meet this dude and do a magazine interview. Very cool reporter. I liked him, man. We talked for a long time. It was pretty rad. Young guy. And on the other side of the spectrum too. But with what was interesting is just because you're on the other side of the spectrum doesn't mean that you can't find common ground. And that's really what the interview was about. It was about the YouTube channel and the whole thing. So I came into town today, right? So I'm one extra car causing this madness of cars. So I can't really get annoyed at it since I am it. Like if I was sitting up on Rainbow Mountain, there wouldn't be any traffic. From my perspective anyway. There might be for other people sitting down here who are participating in the traffic. So with that said, my participation is the traffic. So I can change this experience by labeling it different. So what I did the minute I got agitated, I was like, oh yeah, I got to go back to my old spiritual tenet that this is my time and my chance to test my spiritual conditioning, to see if I'm spiritually fit. See, if I'm spiritually unfit, I'm resentful, I'm angry, I'm future tripping, I'm late, I gotta be somewhere, blah, 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 blah. All these people are in my way. But if I'm spiritually tuned in, if I'm present in this moment, I realize that this has given me an opportunity to just look. To look out at the ocean, for example. To see that that ocean is right there. Or to look up that hill right there and see that tree, marvel at that blue sky. All these kind of things I have the potential to do if I choose to let go and relax and approach this moment with childlike enthusiasm. It's very difficult, especially if you're not practicing this sort of approach to these situations. And that's what it is. This is my time. This is my experience here. Why would I allow all these other vehicles to steal my experience? And in reality, they can't steal my experience. It just can be a negative experience. Or I can have this moment of harmony where I'm communicating with you on the other side of this screen, explaining that I'm not going to fight this. I'm not going to resist this. What can I do about this? I mean, I suppose I can go down this lane over here and just pass everybody and be that guy. And I suppose I would if there was an emergency, but there's not. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And see, that's the thing that is the truth, is I am exactly where I'm supposed to be in time and space. I just got done skateboarding in Venice. I'm on the way to pick up the minigram. Like, everything's fine. So this isn't really like a negative experience. Yeah, I'm not going 65 miles per hour. I'm going 10. And I much rather be going fast than slow. Yet, this is a beautiful experience. This is like amazing. Because I've sat in traffic that's not moving at all. And this traffic's like creeping along nicely. It's cool. I mean, look at all these trippy cars, man. Look at all these other people. No doubt there are plenty of people having this experience that's very negative. Like this car with its lights. I wonder if they're broken down. Oh, it's that dude peeing in the bushes. How classic's that? Look at this dude. Fully peeing in the bushes. See, dude, that's marvelous. Right? Like, I don't know why I find that amusing, but I fully respect that dude's not suffering. He's like, dude, you know what? I'm just going to get out of my car, take a leak, man. He's not jammed up about it. That's a free dude right there. That dude's 100% free. And I'm free because I chose to view that as marvelous. So that's how look, on another level, I got this piece, I had this realization once, and it's the way I live my life. If I were to be sitting in this section of traffic, I'm on the Pacific Coast Highway just by the Pacific Palisades, Temescal Canyon Road. If I were to be in this traffic I'm at 510 right now. If I were to be in the same traffic 3 days in a row at 510 in the same spot, that would be a clue that I'm doing something wrong, that my life is not harmonious. You see, that's one of my gauges in life. If you're sitting in the same traffic 3 days in a row, dude, change your life, dude. Something's not right. You've become a slave. Something's broken. And that's not a judgment if that's what you got to do. We all have to do what we've got to do. But one of my #1 missions in life is to not be sitting in traffic. And yet we all got to do it if we live in any sort of urban area. It happens. But if I were to be here tomorrow at 510, weird. And if I were to be here at 510 on Thursday, dude, I would go home and restructure my life completely. Because you can only have a marvelous spiritual experience in traffic on a token level. I will give you that. Like, if you were to do this day after day, you're wasting your life. But for me, this one day, I'm going to marvel at it. I'm going to realize how beautiful it is, how neat it is that all these, we're just merging, we're just cruising down the road. We're just doing what we gotta do to go west on the Pacific Coast Highway during rush hour. And that's it. That's my take on traffic. Now, you could call it a bunch of nonsense, or you could try to apply it to your life. The choice is yours. Happiness or frustration. To resist is to suffer. It's the illusion. I'm out, man. Let's live a happy dream and vibrate at the highest frequency possible.